Righto, happy Thursday, internet world. The Stacer 529 Assault Pro tournament is finished. Just giving you a moment to appreciate the plethora of openness and space these things have got. Don't forget about the amazing Garmin gear all throughout. So, super happy with how this has come up. So neat. Very functional. I'll give you a rundown. Stay tuned if you're interested in seeing more about this 529 Assault Pro Stacer tournament. At the helm, we've got a flush mounted 8412 Garmin GPS map. Next to it, we've got our Barji Marine custom backlit switch panel. We've removed the original Stacer switch panel from here. Put a blanking plate, and the customer supplied us a little battery meter for their 12 volt battery down the back. Turn that on, you can see how many volts you've got. This is networked through to the 8416 up on the casting platform, and also wirelessly connected to the Garmin Force trolling motor. You can see here across that bottom toolbar. So you've got full control of the electric trolling motor from your driver's seat, or the 8416 at the bow. Very neat, very tidy, looks terrific. On the port side console, got the RA210 Fusion stereo, and that's been matched with a pair of these really cool looking grey Fusion 6.5 inch XS speakers, and that absolutely pumps because they're nicely boxed in there. You'd be surprised at how loud that actually goes and how clear the sound is. This unit here is wired up to 12 volt side of the system, so everything up the front, including, you'll see here, it's got dual Livescope as well. So we've got two LVS 34 transducers on there. They're all connected to 24 volts via a step down converter from the 36 volt Barji Marine battery. I'll show you that in a minute. But the screen back at the helm here is on 12. So for whatever reason, if that 36 volt battery went flat, you could still turn this on and navigate without the need to have either that 16 inch screen or the lithium battery fully charged. Contingency. So I mentioned this is dual Livescope, so dual LVS 34 transducers, one in perspective, one in down and forward view, and we've also got the forward and down view on a GFAB 0 degree mount, and it's sitting nicely on this 1600 GFAB pole. Beautiful workmanship as always. Run that through Kevlar sleeve, the two transducer cables, and yeah, it just protects it when it's being used. But that's come up pretty smick, if you ask me. And we've got them on quick remote blocks here as well. So these are also a GFAB product, printed out of nylon, or say carbon fibre reinforced nylon, strong as a brick shithouse. And they look beautiful too. Look at that, so nice. Yeah, just unscrew them here, caps are on, and you can pull the transducer and the pole out, and away you go. Over at the cast platform, we've got this beautiful GPS map, Garmin 8416, dual Livescope running here. So we've got the left of the screen in perspective mode, the right hand side of the screen in forward view. It's also mounted to this GFAB G-Rex mount. It's telescoping about that distance up and down. Mounted through here, this is composite board, and we've machined up a nice 10mm thick aluminium backing doubler plate underneath as well to give it just that extra rigidity in the anchor well. The remote wireless pedal for the Force. There's the Force deployed at the moment. You've all seen those. They look great. And there's the remote, one of the best remotes in the industry for electric trolling motors, hands down. Looking really fancy. Powering all this Garmin goodness underneath here. So much storage in these bays. Really impressive. This is our becoming very well known now Barji Marine 36 volt 120 amp hour lithium battery. That is just an absolute enormous amount of power. This boat will be powered easily for days and days on end without a charge. Super lightweight, and then obviously mounted down on the Barji Marine battery block system. Yeah, you're not going to see that down in those corners, but you've seen them all before. Nice and secure, that's going nowhere. And then we've got our circuit breakers here for the Garmin force trolling motor. Another one there for the 24 volt supply into this. This is the voltage converter from Green Marine at 36 volts, steps down to 24. So then we power our dual Livescope and the 8416 and some of the other Garmin equipment off this battery to save the cranking battery. But that's come up an absolute treat. Under the hatch here, we've got another big storage compartment. So we've got the waterproof Green Marine 20 amp 36 volt lithium battery charger here, and then all of the fusing for the 24 volt circuit. As usual, everything's labelled, both earths and powers. We've got the Garmin Marine network switching going on here, Enemy A2000 underneath, our 12 volt fuse panel, and then a pair of Livescope modules, all in nice and neatly, not encroaching on the space on the owners, so you're still going to be able to get stacks of gear in here. Yeah, and that's just going to provide a lifetime really of reliable service on all the marine electronics for the owners of this boat. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed tuning in throughout the fit out of this Stacer. It's come up absolutely unreal. Water testing tomorrow, hand over and commission with the customers, all things being fair and equal, and then they can start getting into actually using this amazing fit out boat.